back. So today I'm actually at my wife's office. You might hear a little bit of road noise behind me, so I apologize about that. Today I'm going to show everyone one of the best places to look for an online savings account. Generally at your bank, like you know, around the corner from your house and stuff, you might get like a 0.01% interest on your money in the bank. Some of the ones you can find online are going to be a lot better than that. They're going to be around 2.2, 2.3%, somewhere in that range, depending on the time of the year. And it looks like they're only going to go up from there. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you where you can find one that's actually very stable. Alrighty, so welcome. So today actually we're going to show you ally.com, the savings account. So you want to go into a browser, type in ally.com. It's going to bring you to ally.com. Right up here, this is the pink or the purple symbol, the purple little logo you see. And they have great accounts for everything, including their savings accounts. If you look down here, here it is, the 2.20 percentage online savings account. It's got 5 stars. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you what this is about. All right, so this is actually pretty simple. So obviously there's not a lot to learn here, but I just want to show people that this is actually a great way to save money, and it's got virtually no risk. Everything's insured just like your normal account. So what you want to do is you want to come into ally.com like I just showed you up here. You want to go up to the bank up here. It's a pull down up at the top. And you want to go to online savings. Click on this right here. This is going to bring you to the online savings page. As you can see right now, it's 2.20%, and that's actually going to be basic. So if you divide this by 12, you're going to get what you're basically going to make per month, and it does give you the payment out each month. So basically, if you have $10,000, you're going to get basically $220, somewhere in that range, and then divide that by 12, and that's what you're going to get each month. So it does pay you out each month. Here's the annual percentage. Now, the good thing about this is this will actually go up quite a bit. So as the interest rates go up, this actually has been following it pretty precisely, usually a week or two behind. You can see it's 20 times the maximum or 20 times the normal value of your bank, and sometimes it's a lot more than that. Like if you go to, some other bank, just your local down the corner, you might get like a 0.01%. It's got no monthly fees at all, no minimum balance requirements, 24/7 support. It definitely does have the full, insurance by the government, so you don't have to worry about that. It's insured, and they've been around. So LA the reason they have such high rates is they don't really have to pay a lot of the people working there because it's an online bank. As you go down here, you can see on a $25,000 balance, let's say. Again, this is not going to be like investing type. You're not going to make as much as if you invested, but you're not taking any risk at all. So basically, on a $25,000 account, you're going to make $550 a year. You can see right here at 2.2%. If you go to something where like Wells Fargo down here, and they're not even like most banks that are just brick and mortar, you're going to get $2.50. So what would you rather have? $550 or $2.50? Some other banks you can see here is an American Express, Capital One, Citibank, Bank of America. As you go up the list, though, Capital One is at 1%, and then American Express is at 2.1%. So it's beating all those different banks by quite a bit. These obviously by almost 100 times. Over here, though, it's basically pretty close. Again, down here, there's no monthly fees on this, and basically you can get up to standard or expedient ACH transfers. You can get copies of your statements. Let me see here. These are some of the fees that you have. They don't hide them at all. Return deposit, $7.50. Overdraft is $25. You get so many transactions, and then you get an excessive transaction fee. I think you get 6 transactions. This is not meant to be an account where you keep moving money in and out of, but you can obviously keep it there and move it plenty of times per month without getting hit with any fees. I've used it for a while. It's a great account. Just keep that in mind that it's something that you'd always want to, obviously check to see if there's better rates out there, but this is usually at the top, and it's a great bank. One thing just really quickly here in the FAQs, you can't actually deposit cash into this, but what you can do is deposit your checks directly into it. I do it all the time with their online application. Or you can actually, I have a savings account also, or you can have an account like that set up next to it. And you can easily transfer to one account and then just transfer within seconds to the other account. So you have money in it, so that's not a problem at all. So anyways, Ally Bank is really just an online bank. It doesn't really have any brick and mortar stores. Just keep that in mind. But the support's pretty good, and you can actually get a response probably quicker than a real bank from my experience. So they have a lot of different packages too you can do. This is the savings account I'm going to be talking about. But as far as trusting them or using them, an online bank, a lot of people might be scared of using it, especially maybe a little bit of the older generation. I would say don't be. It's actually, everything's kind of watched a little bit closer with this type of stuff. It's fully insured, obviously government insured. So it's not like you're taking a huge risk here. And you get a lot better rates online because they don't have to pay the staff. So just keep that in mind that when you're looking at this, it's not some kind of like, should I really do this? This is a legitimate bank, really big bank actually. So keep them in mind, and it's actually a great way to save money without taking a lot of risk. Also, is this the highest rate you can get online? No. You can probably get like about a 2.4, 2.5% right now, 2.6 maybe. This is around 2.2 to 2.3% per year. Again, compounded daily, you get paid every month. Why do I recommend it? Just because it's a stable bank. It gets really good customer reviews compared to some of the other ones. It's fully insured. So, I mean, is it going to, obviously, is it going to be the absolute highest rate? Maybe not, but it's definitely in the top, I'd say 5 or 6. So, great bank, great way to save without a lot of risk. Take a look at ally.com. I have no affiliation with them, just to let you know. I just want to recommend them. All right, so really quickly, another place you can go up here is bankrate.com. See it up here, bankrate.com. I always check in here. If you go into the savings/MMA, where this little piggy bank is, click on that. It's going to bring you to some of the higher rate savings accounts, so you can actually do a comparison against Ally. You can see that Marcus by Goldman Sachs has a 2.25%, which is a slightly higher, by 0.05%. Probably not worth it. Here's the American Express, Capital One. This does require, though, a $10,000 initial deposit, so these ones only have $1. So this is a great site where I can check out comparisons. If you go down to Bankrate's Guide to Choosing which is the best online savings, it'll tell you actually there's one CIT bank, which is 2.45 APY. This is actually going to be the highest, but you definitely need a $25,000 minimum. So a lot of people may not be able to do that. But this is one of the highest ratings right here. Some of the top choices is My Savings Direct. Again, I'm not that familiar with this bank at 2.4. Versus 2.2. I don't know if I want to take the chance with that. CIBC is a pretty big bank. That's 2.39. High rate Citibank 2.36. I'm sorry. And then if you keep going down, obviously, in number 10, it does get the Ally Bank here, and this is the one that you can actually has no minimum balance, and it's very easy to use. The software is very easy to use, but as you can see, there's other ones out there. You want to make sure they're insured, first of all. You want to make sure that the online portion is really easy to use, and you want to make sure that you can get a hold of people when you need your money and things like that. So I just have recommend Ally just because I've never had any problems, but these other ones work just as well. Keep your eyes open. Definitely don't let your money sit in a 0.01% interest for your savings account. Get this free money. It's sitting out there. That's my advice to you. Thanks again for watching. My channel is about tech and money. This is the money portion of it, just kind of showing people how to invest, even at the simple level of a savings account like this. Definitely, if you can click the like button and subscribe, it's going to help me out a ton. I'm just trying to get my subscriber list up. Also, post some topics you want to hear about. I'll write about them, in the comments and things like that. Or if you have any comments or questions, I always respond to those. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a week or maybe even sooner. Take care.